Hello, welcome back. This is Jacob continuing the operator file narration and voice files for Arknights. And today, as we are going through the second round of these, aka one operator per category and of the same rarity as we are going through them, we are in the medic category. And while I had quite a selection here, minus Warfarin, who is like 3% off from qualifying for this series, meaning E2 2%. I had a choice here, and while I originally was between Silence and Philopsis for this very episode, a thought entered my head, and I was like, I kind of want to keep these two together with Saria and Ifrit for when the side story, which was Rhinelab focused, that was recently in the Chinese client, and it will probably be with us in like what, 4 months or so, 4 or 5 months from now on. I don't know, maybe. I would like it to keep it for there, just to have like a special mini episode upload, like a countdown thing for before the story actually unlocks and drops. Considering all 4 of those are obviously Rhinelab associated. So today we're gonna be doing Breeze's file and voice lines. Also, as a bonus, in the description of the video will be a link to both her mini story, or rather, shall I say, mini letters, which are associated with the module story, and her operator record, considering she has one for quite a while now, will be also linked in the description. So if you want to see those stories, you can. Now, as per usual, what can I say about her as both a unit and as a character? As a unit, I can't really say much outside of leveling her up originally for the operator record, and using her for mostly to get her module, and in one singular annihilation map when I was grinding out her trust ways back. Well, yeah, don't really have much to say about her as a unit. She is a multi-target medic, hits three at the same time with her heals, and well, one heal, one of her skills literally is just very little energy cost, but doubles up her attack, but she only heals 2 targets with it, while the other one is literally what I would like to describe as wholeheartedly trying to help someone, but at the same time, as you're throwing a healing potion on them, you're both healing them and killing them with the glass shards. At least that's what it looks to me. I cannot say anything else to that. But yeah, kind of useful skill if you're on a map where you have a cluster of your units, because it's a splash heal. Pretty good one actually, from what I remember. And on top of it, her module gives her a extra range, and that extra range is literally this little tile heal that I'm showing with the mouse cursor. That little point there gets added on her with the module. That's quite literally it outside of HP and attack. But yeah, as a unit, as a character, well, her operator record was literally the first time I ever encountered anything about her, considering she, I don't think, appears anywhere in the main story. Maybe considering she's Victorian, she will appear in future stories, considering we are currently main story Victoria focused. I can't remember if she appears in other side stories. I really can't from the top of my head. I'm probably forgetting something. But a healer with a big heart is all I can say. And a cute one on top, because why not? Also, if this would be quite the breeze. God. Considering all of the files that we've done in this series so far, plus I think all of them, plus the majority of narrated stuff that I've did on the channel, all of the stories are dark, dank, and depressing for the most part. Hers is, like I said, quite the changer. It's quite the breeze. It's hey, she has oripathy. She's from an aristocratic family, but hey, she's still keeping on going around the world and helping people out while her family is in full support of her. Like, wow. What the hell? That is a change, right? But yeah, anyway. Let's get into the story, shall we? Or rather, into the file. Why did I say story? Also, yeah, obviously she's not a major character in any shape or form anywhere. She literally doesn't even have Chinese VA, so obviously for the voice file later, we're gonna stick to the Japanese, because that's the only thing that exists. Anyway, beginning with this. So, basic info. Codename Breeze, gender female, combat experience 1 year. Place of birth Victoria, date of birth June 24th, race Wulpo. Height 162 centimeters, or I think I looked that up earlier, that is 5.31 feet. Originium infection condition, infection confirmed by medical examination. Physical exam, physical strength normal, mobility standard, physical resilience normal, tactical acumen standard, combat skills flawed. This made me chuckle the first time as well. Originium arts assimilation, excellent. Flawed. Obviously it's flawed if you chug a healing potion at someone. Anyway, profile. Grace, Arizona. Right, this is one of the rare operators that we know not just the first name of, because there's a lot of them that we know the first name at least, but this is the operator where we actually know the first and last name of, which is kind of rare in all things considered. But yeah, profile. Grace, Arizona, the only daughter of a noble branch family in Victoria. She came into contact with Rhode Island during the course of her advanced medical technique study and applied for a job at Rhode Island. She excels in pharmacology and clinical theory and now provides emergency battlefield medic services for Rhode Island. Clinical analysis. Imaging tests reveal blurry outlines of this operator's internal organs, clouded with abnormal dark spots. Her circulatory system shows no abnormally high rate of originium particle matter. With other signs of oripathy infection, we can confirm that the operator is indeed infected. Somatic cell originium fusion rate 3%. The level of infection remains low and has not yet had an effect on the body. Blood originium crystal density 0.21 units per liter. At this point, spread of the infection is steadily increasing, and we will need to proceed with a period of observation and control treatments. Archifile number 1. Operator Breeze was born in one of Victoria's small border counties to an ancient aristocratic family. Her clan was particularly rigid in their adherence to ancient rules of nobility, meaning they were left behind by the waves of development that swept over Victoria, giving Breeze certain ideas about leaving home. Like many young people looking for better lives, Breeze left Victoria to travel alone, against the fervent objections of her parents. Once she was free of her hometown, she began to realize the degree to which she had been shackled by aristocratic dogma. Little by little, Breeze began to experience what life truly was, and her talent for medicine taught her to focus on the present, pushing her to save more and more of the displaced innocence of the world. Archifile number 2. Thanks to a period of foreign study in her early years, Breeze's medical prowess has not been limited in either clinical or theoretical respects. The young girl was the jet black staff. Sorry, the young girl with the jet black staff strides through refugee camps and shelters all the year round. Although she is often mistaken for some kind of missionary cultist and sent away, her excellent healing arts have saved many lives. Breeze does not rely too much on Originium arts, nor does she rely too much on pharmacology or equipment. On the contrary, she does what she can on the fringes of the art, making especially good use of herbal medicines. She can often be seen out in the fields picking herbs with a big smile on her face, making her famous in many towns and villages. In a way, Breeze, who never considered herself part of the nobility, is fulfilling an aristocratic duty to the people. Maybe. Archiphile 3. While it may not be right to compare her to Miss Franca, I think Miss Breeze is also something of a mischievous Wolpo girl. Since becoming friendly with me, she never misses an opportunity to tease or taunt me. Could this be some racial aptitude of the Wolpo? Addendum. While Miss Breeze will indeed tease her friends, it is only after they return fire, so to speak, that she considers it truly open season. Yes, although it can be hard to shoot back, after getting used to it, I think Miss Breeze is actually quite nice. I'm not sure if Liskarm actually needs this information. Record of an anonymous operator. If anyone can tell me, who is this supposed to be from? I kind of feel like I know. It's kind of like on the tip of my tongue, like I know who this is from. But I can't tell right now, unless I go and deep dive somewhere. But anyway, Archive file number 4. The mighty oak will be felled by the storm, while only the little grass will remain. In such times, it does not matter where Breeze's staff comes from. It may be the correct choice for her and her family to stay as they are. The world has little need of more strongmen or conspirators. It is unfortunate that she became infected, but Breeze is still doing what she can for those common people who have yet to be crushed by the catastrophes. I have nothing against people like Breeze, not at all. She has chosen the object of her faith. She believes in hope, light, Rhode Island, and you, Doctor. You cannot let such people down. Again, this is another one of those, who is saying this? I wish this had a, said by this and that person. I feel like it isn't Kotsit, right? I don't think Kotsit would say this first line in that way. But yeah, anyway. Promotion record. The truth is, when I left home, Dad slipped an eulogy into my bag, thinking I didn't know. Of course I knew. As big as my bag is, and that eulogy can't even be folded. But if I think about it, it's because of all those rules and traditions that I abandoned, that I abandoned Dad and left the family to begin with. So how is it that I ended up carrying around this family heirloom, or our symbol of aristocratic dogma, right here on my person? That Dad, he really is a... for anyone wondering, a eulogy is, in most cases, it's a written, parchment of, a dogma of a family, like their creed or something that they go by, which, and as she says here, it can't be folded. I presume it's, framed or something, or maybe it's even carved on a plate or some kind of thing like that. But yeah, anyway, like I said, her family is very supportive of her. If you guys want to know more about that, part of it is in her operator record, but it mostly shines in the short story for her module. That one pretty much shows how both parents are still concerned and really love their daughter. But yeah, anyway, we are gonna go now into the voice files, which means boosting up the volume a bit first, and I will mute myself and see you guys at the end of this. So enjoy.
私に手伝ってほしい？構わないけど、後でしっかり見返りをいただくわよ。ウィーヌ、いえ、シージさんからはいつも言葉にできない不思議な印象を受けるわ。なぜかしら。お父様は元気かですって？ちょっと、普通家出中の人にわざわざそんなこと聞くかしら。もしかしてドクターさんって会話が苦手なの？ドクターさん、私の手料理をどうぞ召し上がれ。薬草の味がするですっていやね、ドクターさんを実験台になんかするわけないでしょ昔、お父様たちの考えは古臭くて役立たずだと思ったから家を出ることにしたの。故郷を離れて新しい生活を求めてたくさん歩いてたくさん経験して、ふと気づくとお父様たちの考えも分かるようになっていたおかしな話でしょ。あの離れていく雲が見えるかしら。あの方向のずーっと先に私の故郷があるのよ。信仰についての話題には興味が尽きないわね。ラテラーノに行く機会はないけど、まさかロドスでラテラーノについてこんなにたくさん知れるなんて。それにしても話をしてくれるあの人、本当に元気な方ね。ラテラーノってああいう人たちが集まってる場所なのかしら。ドルンの船は灯台の光がなければ寄港できないように、私は最後の避難港にこのロドスを選んだというだけよ。つまりあなたはおまけみたいなものねまあせいぜい私にできないことをしっかりやってちょうだい。グレースアリゾナの信仰が今ここに。ドクター様、あなたへの希望と信心は永遠についえることはありません。夢の中でさまよっているような寝顔ね。ドクターさん、不安を感じているのかしら。ブリーズと申します。ドルンから遊学にやってきました。お会いできて光栄です、ドクター様。堅苦しい礼儀作法なんて肩が凝るし、もういいかしら。素晴らしいヒーリングアーツの運用ね。さすがロドスだわ。ドクター様、あなたの施しに心よりの祝福を。あら、失礼な反応ね。手の甲への口づけは正式な儀式の一つじゃない。早くしなさい。何よその顔。今回は別に儀式的なことはいいでしょ。それとももしかして期待してたのかしら。とにかく私の全てをロドスに捧げる覚悟よ。この覚悟は儀式なんかで表せるものじゃないんだから。治療なら任せなさい。ドクターさんの信頼に応えられるように皆さんの安全確保を最優先に行動するわ。風が吹いてるわ。他人を傷つける悪党に許しを請う権利なんてないわ。はい、指示をちょうだい。すぐに片付けるわよ。身の安全に気をつけて。ユーロジーよ、響け。風よ、かの者にエレジーを捧げなさい。ボリション。皆さん、勝利は私たちのものよ。勝利もいずれは新しい火種となる。聖セール天の断りね。油断したらダメ。不穏な風向きよ。どうしてそこまでして人を傷つけようとするの？とてもユニークな場所ね。ちょっと待って。ごきげんよう、ドクターさん。私の故郷のお話聞きたいかしら。アークナイツ。ごきげんよう、ドクターさん。
Alright, and there we go. That would be the entire file. Well, obviously, since she's not a big character for the overall stories and stuff for Arknights, obviously it's on the shorter side compared to some other operators. But yeah, a very... How to describe her at the end? A Saint with a big heart and mischievous as all hell? Would that be it? I guess? Yeah? Sure, let's go with that. But yeah, this would be it for today's episode. Next time we're gonna go through the next category, which will be the supporters. With obviously a 5-star supporter. So, for now, thank you all for listening and watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, and this has been Jacob, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.